Pretty cool plotline. Oh, there we go.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Hey!
Pretty good.
Hell yeah.
Pretty good.
All right, so we're ready. We're rolling.
It's one of those dumbass. I had to go look up what my password was upstairs on my desktop for the simple reason of Temple makes you change it every 2 weeks or something. So I've exhausted all of my passwords.
Oh, bummer.
And I don't even know what my passwords are. It was just some bullshit.
You did it.
All right, so 3, 2, 1.
Already did it.
All
I'm
right.
not gonna use those out of principle.
Everybody, this is the Arguing Alcoholics podcast. As you know from last week, because you definitely watched last week.
Hell yeah.
I'm Matt.
Already. I'm Phil.
Dave.
I'm Tom.
And we're the Arguing Alcoholics.
We're the Power Rangers.
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
So I guess we could start off with talking a little football. We're going to turn into a football podcast real quick. Tom.
Just for a little bit.
Just for 5 minutes. Come on.
If you don't
10
want to
minutes.
listen, you
Just mute it for 5 minutes.
Skip it to
We're just gonna give our little predictions
I'll have a
of
link,
the
so-
season before it starts, because it starts on Thursday. So Tom, who do you think is gonna win each division?
All right, so my division winners are the Eagles. I think they win the NFC East fairly easily.
I agree. I'm with you right there.
Only because all the other teams have new coaches and new systems, plus a fucked up off season, and I don't think they're gonna do as well as.
We've had a pretty bad off season too, though.
I mean, yeah, we have a lot of injuries.
Lot of injuries.
A lot of fucking injuries. Apparently, everyone can't. We've been cursed ever since Super Bowl 52.
Jesus.
But we're the birds.
We are the Birds, though.
Go Birds.
Go Birds.
You can't, even if you think Dallas might beat us, you can't say Dallas is going to win, because now you're speaking it into existence.
Yeah,
the Eagles are going to win. We're going to be better than ever. Fuck the boys.
Fuck the Cowboys.
All right, so let's go NFC North.
In the North, I think the Packers are going to win 12-4. Vikings close second, 10-6. They got the new defensive end from Jacksonville, Ngakoue. The dude's a beast. So they have a solid D line. Always had a good defense, and hope maybe their offense will probably still be the same, even though their coordinator left.
I'll say Packers for that too, just because Kirk Cousins just came out and said, with COVID, if I die, I die.
I saw that.
So most likely Kirk Cousins, I'm predicting it right now, at some point in the season, he's going to come down with COVID. And he's going to be out for 2-3 weeks.
I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty a badass thing to say. That's pretty funny, but it's also pretty badass.
It's badass until your starting quarterback is sidelined
Exactly.
for 3 weeks.
And then Bears, third place, 8-8. We don't know the quarterback situation. And Lions are going to stink it up again, and Patricia is getting
they're not
kicked
even,
out.
yeah.
Yeah, we don't care about the Lions.
NFC West.
West. This is one of the most fun divisions this year. 49ers win again, 12-4. 1 win less. They're my NFC favorites. They didn't lose a lot of talent. They replaced their good talent. They drafted another receiver, drafted a very good defensive tackle out of South Carolina to replace Buckner. Mm-hmm. So they're not much change in the lineup. Plus another year, Jimmy G. So I think he's got a good year. Plus they have another great running game. So yeah.
You don't think there's any competition?
Oh, Seattle's definitely their competition.
Yeah, right? Come on.
Obviously, Russell Wilson puts the team on his back.
See, that's where I'm going to have to disagree with you. I think I'm predicting it's going to be another Jared Goff incident where Jared Goff went to this Super Bowl against the Patriots, and what did he do this year? He did nothing. I think Jimmy G is completely overrated. That team held him. That team, they had so much talent on that team. Jimmy G, I really think I had a lot of faith in him in years past when he was doing really well, and after last year, I just don't think he has it. And I personally think Russell Wilson is one of the best quarterbacks I've ever seen play. Eagles can't seem to beat him. Nope. He's unstoppable. You can't catch the man, and they've only added talent. So I'm going to have to say Seattle.
That's a fair point. I can't really argue it, but I just think the Niners defense is
I just don't have a lot of faith.
A lot better than the Seahawks defense, even though they've added some talent there.
They've added a lot of talent, but that's I guess where I just don't have faith in Jimmy G.
Yeah,
but okay.
I think third place will be the Arizona Cardinals. I think they shoot up a lot.
I agree with you. I think Kyler Murray is bound to have a great year. He's got D-Hop. He's got Christian Kirk. He's still got Larry Fitz.
Old ass
Now,
Larry.
what running back do they have now? They got rid of David Johnson.
They
and
have
now
Kenyon Drake.
Kenyon Drake.
I like him a lot.
Dude, their offense is loaded. I think their only issue is, and why they're probably going to come in third, is their defense.
Yeah, their defense is trash, and their O-line's still not that great.
But
I think they're going to it's solid improvement. Can go nowhere but up. And unfortunately, LA Rams last place. I think they're gonna 7-9.
Yeah.
Trash offensive line. Even though they've loaded, they have a trash offensive line. Goff's not gonna have any time.
They made the terrible mistake of just deciding to pay specific players high amounts of money.
Oh yeah.
And instead of like there's 53 men on a roster, they want 5 guys that are the best in their position in the league, and then everyone else like. What are you gonna? How are you gonna pay that?
Exactly, and trade away all their draft picks. That's a great fucking strategy,
great,
right
great
there.
idea for the future.
Great idea.
So
and NFC South, real quick. Saints 11-5. I think they're still best overall team in that division.
really, even with the Bucks,
Even with the Bucks, I think they're gonna struggle a little bit early on, but then they'll turn it on by the second half of the season. I think the Bucks still make the playoffs at 10-6. So this year's there's 3 wild card teams, so they're one of the 3 wild cards. Falcons in third. They haven't really done much, even though they're loaded with talent, especially after the Super Bowl loss. And Panthers, new coach except for runs, new staff, no whole new team except for run CMC.
yeah, they're gonna.
That's the only guarantee there in Carolina.
Yeah, they're gonna have issues. I'm gonna completely disagree with you. Bucks, Leonard Fournette, Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, Gronk, Tom Brady, what's the tight end? I'm blanking on his name.
OJ Howard.
OJ Howard. They got a destructive offense. I don't think I've seen that many high value players playing on one team in a while. I think it's almost like the fucking Warriors.
Yeah,
They're,
true.
You're the Tampa Bay Warriors.
I can see the Bucks winning the division, but I just think right now, just this year, if they had a proper offseason, I would agree. But
NFC South will definitely send 2 people to the playoffs, though.
Yep. So
at some point.
my playoff teams are the Eagles, Packers, Vikings, Saints, Bucks, Niners, and Seahawks. Those are my 7 teams.
Let's flip it to AFC.
All right, real quick. AFC East. First time since 1995.
Oh, do you guys want to talk?
No, I got nothing.
I don't know anything about this, so
Yeah.
I can't talk.
My main
Well,
thing
let's
is, like,
fast forward through this.
Oh,
Let's
I got
fast
it, I
forward
got it.
topics.
This
Yeah.
will
Hang
be
on. This is the one where they
AFC.
throw the ball, right?
Yes.
they throw the football.
Sometimes
they throw, sometimes they run.
Sometimes
Oh,
they
then I don't know.
kick.
I don't know.
So yeah, we'll do real quick. Bills win the division for the first
I
time
agree with you.
since
I agree with
1995.
you.
They got nothing. They got better, but
I believe in Josh Allen. I think
I do
I think
too.
he's got it.
and so I think this might surprise some people. I think the Pats will be in second place,
No, I agree.
close 9-7.
With you. Yeah, the Jets and the Dolphins aren't coming in.
No, they're not doing anything. The Dolphins can improve significantly better, but I don't know. Won the free agent
Yeah.
Super Bowl. Real quick. AFC North. Ravens win again, dominate easily by about 3 points, 13-3. Steelers go 10-6. Big Ben bounces back.
Ben, yeah.
Has a great year. Great defense.
Could be a wild card.
Yeah, it could be. Do you like?
Yeah, I love Mike Tomlin. I think he's one of the best head coaches in the league, and I think people undervalue him. I think
I agree
what
with
he
that.
did last year with nothing, the
nothing.
most injuries in the league. They were playing with literally me at quarterback.
Oh yeah.
So, I was next in line to get a phone call from the Steelers.
Oh yeah.
Like, I'm ready.
Yeah, and I would have played. I would have.
yeah.
I mean, at least I wouldn't have dropped the N-word, you know.
Yeah,
So,
right.
Yeah. So there's that. So let's keep going.
Okay, Browns. I think they go 500. Go 8-8. Even though it's a new system. Baker. This is Baker's big year. I don't think if he does trash this year, if he doesn't do well this year, I think he's gone after his contract. And yeah, Bengals worst record again.
Joe Burrow's
2-14.
not going to change that.
No, not yet. AFC South. I think this is the most interesting division because I think one of 3 teams can win the division, but I think the Colts will win overall.
Really?
Yeah, I think Phil Rivers have a bounce back year. Great
Yeah.
O-line, a lot of good
Like
weapons.
Ty Hilton.
Improved defense dramatically.
And they got what's his face at quarterback? Phillip Rivers.
Yeah, I just said that.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't.
Yeah, sorry. Titans and Texans both go 9-7, so One of those two teams could go second place. Texans. Bill O'Brien's a terrible GM. Good coach.
Texans are chokers.
Yeah, they are chokers too. I think
They can't win.
Titans surprised everyone last year. They came out unexpectedly. I think they can do it again.
I think they can do it. I think they'll win. I like the Colts prediction though. I think they'll be good.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna have to say Titans too.
All right. Yeah, I can't really argue that. And Jags trash.
They're bombing.
They're tanking.
They'll have the first overall pick.
They're gonna pick Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah.
And last but not least, AFC West. Chiefs dominate that division. Other three teams aren't that good in it. Broncos are my dark horse team. I think they'll have surprised a lot of people. They'll go 9-7. Drew Luck played well at the end of last year. Always had that good defense, especially with Vic Fangio as a coach. LA Chargers go 8-8, and Las Vegas Raiders are in last place.
I'm gonna have to say Chiefs, obviously. So let's just fast forward to Super Bowl and end this real quick.
Okay.
So everyone can join in.
Who do you think?
I think, and this is gonna surprise everybody, and it's not just because I drafted Ryan Tannehill. I think the Titans go to the Super Bowl,
Woo!
and it's gonna be against the Bucs. I don't think the Bucs are gonna be able to be stopped. Their defense
Titans
is crazy.
and Bucks.
I'm gonna say Titans Bucs Super Bowl. Let's go. I don't think the Chiefs will be able to redo it. I think Patrick Mahomes is amazing. I think they got amazing weapons, but there are reasons they haven't gone there before.
Mm-hmm.
I think Andy Reid did stellar this year, but he's not always the best at coaching. So
Mine's pretty boring. An easy prediction: Ravens in the AFC, and I gotta go San Francisco again in the NFC.
That's fair.
So Ravens 49ers.
You heard it here, guys.
Boom.
Betting lines right now. Place your bets.
Place your bets. Let's go.
All right, now
Well,
on to
do you
everybody.
guys even think the whole season will happen? Like, will it even?
That's such a great question.
I doubt it'll finish.
I don't think it'll finish
I think
either.
it'll stop, and then they'll probably wind up being like, well, everybody's dying. We tried.
I was gonna say that with when you were looking at baseball, everybody was coming down with COVID, but now we're seeing they're picking up their shit. They're learning from their mistakes. They're handling it a lot better.
Well, baseball's got a bubble though. Football's not gonna have
Baseball
a bubble.
does not have bubble. That's
They
basketball.
have a bubble for the playoffs.
Oh, you're right.
though.
Right.
They have the baseball does.
They will have a bubble for the playoffs. So,
But even now they're starting
now.
to rebound a little bit. They're not having as many cases. So I think the NFL, there's probably going to be a lot of a learning curve.
Yeah.
But my guess was they weren't going to get past week 2. They weren't going to get past week 2. But now I have a lot more hope. I have a lot
What's that
more
mean for
hope.
everybody's fantasies then?
At least in the league we're in, we're just
pause.
give the money back.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Give the money back, and that's the end of the season.
And the NFL is the best run sports organization out of the 4 major.
Basketball
Sports?
had itself together with the bubble. man.
Like NBA, they did a good job with the bubble. So did the NHL, which is surprising
You know anything
because
about the bubble?
I know about the ball.
a lot of hockey.
I'm laughing because I was gonna say, Tom, what about ultimate frisbee?
NASCAR.
NASCAR,
But no, I'm very hopeful.
Handball? Anybody?
good old handball.
All right, let's get off of sports
Shot
because
put?
Yeah.
we're not a sports
Yeah, I don't know
podcast.
anything about sports.
We're back now. Welcome. Now we're drinking. Do you guys want to take a shot before we start?
I've been drinking.
All right.
I reckon that's a good idea.
Were we supposed to?
We've been
not be
drinking.
I drank.
Oh no! Oh no!
Dude.
Not the tequila.
Yeah,
Fuck.
yep. It hurts, but
It hurts.
we gotta do it. All
All
right.
right.
Part of
Not
the
the
noise.
Smoke
Clunk.
can't be that much. Not as much as last time.
Yeah. No. We.
You put too much in last time, and I wanted to die.
Yeah, I know.
I just hate. I drink tequila. I will drink it, but I fucking hate doing it.
I love it. It reminds me of like
sure to
grass.
stay forward.
Oh shit! I'm sorry.
No.
Shit, am I not in the shot?
You were, and then you kind of leaned back.
Did I lean? Huh. Call me Fat Joe and lean back. Lean back. Hey, that might be copyright. We gotta stop.
I'm allowed to say the words lean back.
I mean, we
Kyle's missing the podcast.
maybe.
Go!
Kyle, my
Oh.
boy.
Kyle.
And now that we're
Kyle.
talking about it, it's very sad, but our friend Kyle has moved down to Florida for.
He's dead.
Straight up, he died.
Well, I would have said that we should pour one out and rest in peace, Kyle. But last podcast we started with Chadwick Boseman, So I feel like that might just be a little too insensitive to compare
A
the
little
two.
bit, yeah.
You know, start all of our podcasts off with rest in
dead.
peace.
I want somebody to toast every podcast.
We're the dead podcast.
Ah, we easily could.
Yeah.
All right. So
For Kyle.
For Kyle.
all right.
That was nice. It's a
It
little
was a
guy.
lot better than last week.
Oh yeah, smooth as fuck though.
All right.
All right. So Dave, you wanted to talk about something, right?
I got a couple stuff. Oh. Wow.
Feeling that shot.
Yeah, right? Got a little aftershock.
Huh. Huh.
Was that supposed to be fun?
I don't know.
A little
All
bit.
right.
So anyway,
Y'all heard of Elon Musk?
we love the boy. We support the boy.
Tom
He's
using the
interesting.
we here.
Yeah.
I also love
Talking for
Elon
everybody
Musk.
here.
I love Elon.
He's
I think he's
insane.
interesting. He is probably
He is
crazy.
insane.
though.
He's
He's
the
a crazy
closest. He's the closest thing we have to Rick from Rick and Morty.
A little bit.
In our
Yeah.
world.
He's a businessman.
Yeah,
Dude, he's
what
also a
business.
mad scientist.
He's got scientists. Anyway,
He pays
he,
scientists.
He's also a scientist.
he's a smart dude.
He's a
I'll give him
scientist.
that.
Very smart.
He's a
dude.
businessman.
He turned himself into a businessman, but he not start off
Anyway.
Science.
as a scientist?
No, he started with X.com, which turned into PayPal.
Oh, okay.
And then that was bought by eBay, which gave him millions and millions of dollars. And I read somewhere
Yeah, yeah.
that his parents are rich, so like he started off with like a little bit.
I
of money.
thought he was a scientist at first and turned himself.
No.
Okay.
But he's apparently
fair.
he's that nerd who like he likes
He's
science
a
and he
a
likes
fan.
to learn. Yeah.
Fucking nerd.
Dude, he's taking us to Mars, man.
Yeah.
I
so
can't wait.
So
Branching.
there was just
I
this,
got you.
There's what?
I got you. I'm branching.
Yeah. So I talked to Matt about this. There was this whole article or whatever
Cool.
about how
Got him.
like he's been wanting to take us to Mars. This has been a thing for like 5 years now. He's planning it's happening in like 2030 or whatever. He just said in an article basically like he's certain that a lot of settlers are going to die.
Yeah.
And it's like I mean, but he
Like
hasn't
you
really
said, the majority.
he has not admitted to it as far as I know up until now. That's why it's making news. Like
I've heard that before. Like, and it's just like, well, if you're gonna live on Mars, you're
Well,
probably gonna die on Mars.
It's
Yeah.
been like experts that have been saying, "Hey, Elon, people are gonna die because we are nowhere near close enough to like."
Have a society on the Mars.
Yeah, we're very
On
far
the
away
Mars.
from this.
On the
And then I think this is significant because it's the first time he's come forward and been like, "Yeah,
Probably.
people gonna die."
Yeah.
So how do you guys feel about that? I'm on the camp of if I was smart enough, if I didn't have like so many issues with like study, I definitely would have loved to like study like astronomy or like become an astronaut. So like him being like, "Hey, we're taking volunteers to Mars." My first thought was,
Me. Take me.
but then
You
I'd
would
be
go to
like,
Mars? I
I'd
would
be
not
like
go
a
to
space
Mars.
janitor or something.
Space Jam.
I wouldn't go to Mars, but I don't have an issue with. Listen, if you're being told, listen, there's a high death probability you're gonna go there. There's a good chance you're gonna die, and if people still want to go, we got 8 billion people here. There are a lot of people that don't have anything on this world. They don't have anything tying them
Send them
down.
to
They don't
Mars.
care. They don't care. So if they want to go to Mars and you're gonna take them, why am
Or
I
we'll
gonna?
start
Why am I
shuttle
gonna?
busing like hundreds of homeless people up
Dude,
there.
why am I gonna get in the
Yes.
way
Just
of?
shuttling like
Yeah.
hundreds. I'm
Dude,
telling
if they want to go and somebody wants to take them, who am I to say no?
Exactly.
What?
Devil's advocate, they hear, if you heard like 10% of people are gonna die, not a lot,
I think that's a low estimate too.
but
Yeah, it's probably gonna be
I'm
way
just
higher.
creating
Yeah, like
easy
50.
numbers.
Yeah.
But if you heard that, and if you wanted to go and you were like signing, and then they said, "Well, hold up, 10% are gonna die," your first thought is, or for most people, they'd be like, "Oh, I'm not gonna be that 10%." And then when you get there,
Their fault.
But you also-
don't be dumb.
but it's also one of those things of like, are they taking the right precautions as the people leading this expedition? Because they're not a government body. Back in days of old, of yore, like governments would be the ones sanctioning like the Columbus expedition to the Americas. You know,
Kings
they're the
and
ones.
queens.
Kings, yeah.
And then
Royalty.
it was like, I don't want to get into it, but
Yeah. No, listen. At the end of the day, if somebody says, "Listen, there's a 10% chance that you're going to die. You're not going to make it. Like, you're not going to even make it to Mars," and somebody still says they want to go, and obviously this includes if the business does take the right precautions, because then if they don't,
if they're not lying about the numbers,
then obviously that changes my opinion. Then it's on the business.
COVID on Mars.
We should send COVID patients to Mars.
Obesity on Mars.
Yeah, this could be bad.
Oh my god, that'd be great. Obesity.
Okay,
On Mars.
cataracts on Mars. What?
I can live with that.
Syphilis. Honest to God,
HIV on Mars.
I'm pretty sure like STDs would be rampant.
Yeah,
There'd be
everybody
nothing.
would
Who
die.
are you banging?
One person.
It's the same reason why like STDs are rampant in nursing homes.
Yeah,
Because
well,
they have
also
no one else to bang.
they
And they're
don't
not
care.
using protection because
they don't care.
because they're
They
gonna
don't give a
die.
shit. They know they're done.
So if you tell people, hey, there's a 50% chance you're gonna die, and they still want to go, you don't think everyone's banging every single second they have free time?
I would.
And
Oh,
people
hell
say,
yeah.
What about if you have a baby on Mars?
My
Does the
little-
baby stay on
Punch
Mars
that
or do you
baby.
have to shift it back?
No,
to,
they'd probably love you to have a baby on Mars because now you're colonizing.
Yeah.
That's one of the things I've read about that are going to be very difficult things to determine, because if it's a private company, excuse me, cut. It's a private company that is like sanctioning this whole thing. What happens? Do they own Mars now? Who claims Mars? Because it's normally like the space station. That's owned by a conglomerate or a confederation of different countries that are all using the space station, that kind of thing. The moon is not owned by one country. If Mars is claimed or whatever by Musk, like how does that work with citizenship, with people leaving and coming?
Well,
we'll figure it out.
Well,
in
hold
like
on, hold
100
on.
years.
There's a really simple answer.
It's coming in
answer
30s.
Yeah, exactly. We'll figure it out in 100.
How many flags are there on the moon?
Okay.
One, right? One, right?
On the moon?
What are
So
the colors on that one?
red, white,
and blue.
So when Elon Musk goes there, I guarantee you, whoever's president is gonna be like, bro, like here's a flag, just real quick, plant it down, just like we did on the moon. Say whatever you want. One small step for man. Do whatever you want to do, but that's not ours. So Mars will be owned by
Ours?
the U.S.
I feel like Trump will be the guy to lead us there.
Trump
Yes.
won't be president then. It's 2030.
Oh, 2030. Oh, my bad.
If he had his way, he
Even,
might
even
be.
if he gets elected, he won't be.
You guys do know that
What?
that Elon Musk is South African.
Yeah. I
But
know
he's
that.
an American citizen.
You guys do know Elon Musk.
He's an
is dating
American
Grimes,
citizen.
right? They have a kid.
Yeah.
Who?
She hates,
Grimes?
She hates
Who's
him.
Grimes?
Grimes
She's
is
like a famous supermodel.
She's like a pop artist too.
Whatever.
She make music.
He said some wild shit on Twitter a while back. He said something like, what was it? Like gender is bullshit, or like the non-binary gender is bullshit. And his wife's like, why would you say something that mean?
He says a lot of stuff, and his wife will clap back.
I
And
know.
it's like it's
so
fun just
wild.
watching Twitter and watching these two mega celebrities just argue.
It's
and then
so
he comes,
funny.
He comes out with his like what's his kid's name? Like Cybertech or something.
XZ1256
I don't remember the
exclamation point.
Aerotech or something.
I said Cybertech for
It's
some
like,
reason.
dude, it's a bunch of letters and numbers.
Yeah, what the hell?
He's
It's like a spell. I don't know.
and then he said,
You say it backwards and you get transported to Mars. It's a teleportation.
No, that's that old movie where you say their name backwards and they die or they
Yeah.
defeat.
No, but this will take you to Mars. He
this
wants
is how you
everyone. That's why he posted on Twitter. He
Oh,
now
yeah.
wants everyone to go to Mars. I haven't said it backwards yet.
I haven't said it
That's why
backwards.
I'm still here. Have
Oh,
any of you
yeah.
guys said it backwards?
Nope.
I don't even know. What
So
it is.
see,
Cybertech?
that's why we're still here. I bet you people are on Mars right now.
He he also
I bet.
the reason I think he's crazy is he defunded his not defunded totally, but he hurt his stock prices by saying, yeah, Elon or Tesla stock is just too fucking high, and then everybody freaked out, started selling, and that devalued him.
That's how stock works. Like you
Oh,
can,
yeah.
It's stupid though. He did it to himself.
yeah. Well,
He
that
devalued like $1 trillion.
Well,
or
that-
$1 billion.
when you're a business owner and you say stupid things, you're gonna pay
has an
stupid
impact.
prices.
Oh, I'm not saying it shouldn't have happened. I just
Yeah.
think it's like, bro, are you good?
Hmm.
Like you see all the stuff with him fighting with his wife on Twitter about the dumbest stuff, and then he goes and devalues his stock on purpose. What?
It's ever since he
Do
started
you need a
smoking
hug?
weed. Ever since he started smoking weed on Joe Rogan.
Yeah, I have that shirt. You guys see that shirt all the time.
I think he's gone crazy ever since then. I think he smokes every day.
Probably
That's
does.
what
Hanging
Phil?
with Kanye that one time.
Yeah.
Phil, does he smoke?
I don't know.
Have you ever smoked with him?
No comment.
Does he come to your?
No comment.
No
Okay.
comment.
Phil can
It's
legally.
kind of legal here.
Phil can legally smoke.
I can.
Yes.
And all of his
For like
friends
one
can
more
because he
month.
sells those.
Yes. Hey,
No comment.
allegedly.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No, he allegedly does. Always have to use the word allegedly.
No, he just gets us. gets us all high by.
You asked for that.
I know.
I remember you being like, I've never gotten high off of an edible. I'm like, oh, you're gonna tonight. I remember putting extra in, and you were
You
so
suck.
fucking high.
I was so twisted. I was like on the couch, like
It was so annoying to deal with you.
I was like yelling
Like,
at
I
my
was
friends.
annoyed. I was annoyed.
I probably yelled at you.
probably
You were
laughed.
yelling at everyone. You were freaking out. You like had panic attacks all night.
Yeah.
I
Oh
just
my
remember how
God,
red
so
your
fucking
eyes were.
funny.
You're like, damn, man.
He's high. He's high.
He's high.
And then I went to Phil. I don't know if it was the next week. I was like, don't ever let that happen to me
Yeah,
again. And then you were like, do.
Yeah,
That shit's
I'm,
so
I'm
fucking
pretty
funny.
sure everyone
That
that
did
next week was like, don't let that happen.
Yeah.
Don't let that happen again.
We
No.
can't handle this.
Well, half the people that were there didn't come back.
Oh,
As they were
they didn't
smart.
come back because I didn't invite them back. It was a bunch of randos.
True.
So it was perfect
Yeah,
for a freak out.
don't drag my name through the mud.
No, I wasn't saying that. I was
Meanwhile-
like, they didn't want to come back because they were like, let's just not do
Yeah.
Dave that week.
So
So yeah, I guess
Alright.
we talked about Tesla and Eagle. I would love, just to put it out there, I would love a Tesla.
Same.
Great
Yeah,
cars.
I would ride a Tesla.
I thought about I recently bought a car. I was thinking about buying a Tesla because how cool would that be?
Why didn't you? Was there that big of a price difference?
Honda.
Yeah, it's a pretty decent.
I thought they were like affordable.
I mean, they're affordable comparative to their older models, which were like what, it's 80 grand. Like
One of my
this
buddies
one
actually
starts
owns a
off.
Tesla.
I mean, it starts off at like I think 36 or 35 right now.
Starts.
not
So,
terrible.
but it starts. So
Yeah.
you're
getting nothing. No
you're
AC,
you're gonna
no
be
CD,
paying like
no aux.
you're gonna be paying
No,
like 42.
nothing.
Cassette?
Nothing. Yeah,
You're
cassette.
getting
You get a cassette.
You're getting a car from the 1980s
Yeah.
with that kind of money.
So listen,
radio.
they're great cars. They're great cars, but I really didn't. I wanted a cheaper car like Honda. Honda sponsor us.
It's funny,
Toyota
actually,
sponsor me.
Honda does sponsor
Mazda
us.
sponsor me.
There we go.
Honda
Stop.
sponsors us.
No.
Thomas.
We can't get all the cut that.
No,
Here,
you
cut.
Toyota,
No, we
Toyota.
need Honda. We need Honda. We're a Honda.
Toyota.
So the
Yeah,
joke
we're
was going to
Toyota
be
fans.
Honda actually.
Cool.
The joke was going to be Honda does sponsor us. They gave him out the car.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
That'd be great.
They gave me
Honda,
my car. It's a
Honda, I could
Toyota.
use a new car. I know we just got
the
it, but
the cheap, nice version of a Lexus or Accord. No, Acura.
yep, it's the cheap Acura. Acura is owned by Honda.
And
I was
Acura-
waiting for you. Were gonna get
What
that.
the
Acura.
fuck?
I had to start at some. Acura is like the nice version of
It's a luxury.
Honda.
It's
It's
a
a
luxury
luxury
car.
brand of Honda.
Yes.
I'd rather have a Honda than an Acura.
Yeah, same. Because Acuras are just more expensive than Hondas. They're
But
the
you can't
same
say that
thing.
on our sponsored podcast.
Fuck Honda.
No.
Woo!
It's
And
a Toyota
it's
family.
You're giving so
say
many
bye-bye
peeps.
to your sponsorship.
All right, so let's get on to a few questions. I have a few questions.
This
for you
podcast
guys.
is brought to you by Honey
Honey.
And bees.
All right,
and B.
Hey, save the bees.
bees.
Save the bees.
All right, guys.
Just say
How
some
much?
stuff.
How much would it take for you guys to post a picture of your dick on social media?
On social media.
Like,
Okay.
like
Can it be
you
hard?
go to Instagram or Twitter or whatever you want, where you have the most amount of followers. It could be Snapchat, wherever you have the most amount. And actually, no, because Snapchat it's going away.
No, yeah, it's going away. though.
Instagram, and
Now
you
you
have
post on
to.
your story. You got 24 hours still.
Let's say,
Wait.
And people with
well, it goes
screenshot
away.
Yeah,
It goes
some motherfuckers
but,
Oh,
but
no.
only the
shit.
people that screenshot it. So I want.
Like I hadn't heard
The
about
question is, let's assume all of our social media platforms are Instagram. That's where we have the most followers. Let's just assume. How much money would it take for you to post a picture of your dick on Instagram and you can't delete the picture? It's up there until for forever. It's up there forever
Until they decide to delete it.
until Instagram is dead. Like
It's on my
MySpace.
Well, so
personal
time out.
account.
Yes.
So time out. Let's do Twitter and pretend like we all have all of our highest on Twitter.
What's the
Twitter-
difference between Instagram?
Yeah. what's the
Instagram
difference?
gets rid of it. Twitter does not.
No, it doesn't.
Twitter has news.
Oh no!
Oh, I
You're
know what
right.
you're saying.
You're
I know
right.
what
You're right. Instagram does. Okay, so Twitter.
Yeah,
So
Twitter
that's
has
the-
model that post nudes on there all the time.
All right, so we'll say Twitter.
Idiot.
Damn it!
I'm just
Damn
not
it.
gonna do it anymore.
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
second
But
time
you're
did you
gonna
counting.
you're gonna bend the show.
But did you see the reaction time?
Yeah, but you're also going to bend the trail legs.
Okay.
You know, these are
Okay.
hot.
Yeah.
Okay, mom.
Okay, well,
Idiot.
we only have 3 good chairs.
I'm gonna be like kneeling down.
Who's going to be the one that has to buy a new chair?
I'm gonna vote
guy.
this guy.
All right.
This guy.
So, how much money would it take for you to post a picture of your dick?
Nothing less than $1 million.
I am so glad I started off the top.
I know. I was gonna be like, how high is Tom going?
$1 million. $1 million is the place to be.
Of my dick. Now, what's the stipulation? Flaccid. Can it be like that?
It's whatever you
cold?
want. It's whatever you want.
It's whatever you
I
want.
think I'm not. I don't think I'm gonna go hard. I think I'm gonna go like when you're.
I'm gonna show you like caption. I'm a shower, not a grower, and just go and be like, hey,
Well,
you can't tell me how big my dick is.
Well, you
It's
know when
flaccid.
when you're really cold and it shrivels up
Oh yeah.
Turtle.
and it's nothing
Turtle dick.
It's turtle.
It's nope.
and it's nothing to speak of.
Boy's
Even
not popping
the
out.
biggest porn stars, they shrivel up too. I guess. I don't know.
I guess.
I don't know. I suppose.
I hope they do. Jesus
I
Christ.
fucking hope they do.
But then,
too.
like you know, I don't want people to exactly know my heart.
So what's
my
the number?
erection.
So, what is your
Yeah,
number?
what's your price?
I'm gonna do 10 G's, and I'm just gonna do like after a workout, you got that like sweaty kind of situation, so your balls kind of look big, your dick's big. You know what I'm saying?
I don't.
Because he doesn't
You-
work
you know-
out.
Yeah,
when
when
you-
I work out,
oh.
everything's like shriveled or.
No,
tiny.
I get what you're saying.
When I get warm,
yeah.
my
Oh,
balls
yeah.
are like get away.
Okay, yeah.
And
Dude,
like,
they
look big.
Well, 'cause they shrink
drop
up
and
when they're cold.
Sweaty as fuck. You just
It's
wanna,
not the turtle. It's the opposite. Of the
Yeah,
turtle.
you just want to like just spread your legs out and just relax. Like yeah,
And then sometimes I'm like,
my balls are sweaty as fuck.
Alright.
Cut
Clip.
that.
clip it, chat.
Clippy.
So sometimes I like after a workout I get undressed, go in the shower, and I'm looking, and I'm like, if I didn't know me, I might think that was an impressive package. If I didn't know what came out of that.
Yeah, yeah. No, that's
what I'm saying?
that's actually a good thought process. So we got 1 million, we get 10 G's. I'd probably have to say, that's a really good point. Do you want everyone to see how hard you like? Because at least if it's flaccid, now you're still saving something. You could say, I'm a shower, not a grower. You don't know how
Don't
big
you
it is.
mean
Maybe it
grower,
grows
not a
fucking
shower?
8 inches. Who knows?
No.
They don't need to.
All right, whatever.
Oh, come on, no crosstalk. They don't need to know that you're whipping out a
birds?
2-inch
That's the
Punisher.
guy who cross
You
talks
know?
all the time.
Go birds.
I'm trying to be better. You son of a bitch. Like, now you're the problem.
Get out of
All right.
here!
Woo! All right, cut. All right, so they
Not
don't.
cutting it.
Come on, you got to cut that.
Okay.
Come on, that's just a bunch of crosstalk. All right, so that's a really good point. You don't need to show everyone everything. You're still leaving a little bit to the imagination. So I'm probably actually gonna go a little higher. I'm gonna have to go 15 grand, no less. I don't think I could reasonably put my dick because I don't post anything anymore. Like everyone's gonna get a notification on their phone. Matthew Biddle has posted for the first time in a while, and everyone's gonna look, and it's just gonna be my flaccid penis. I don't think I could do that for 10 grand. That's a lot of people.
You got
Yeah.
big balls though.
I got big balls, and I want. Oh, the balls are gonna be the centerpiece of the picture.
Focal point.
They're gonna be the focal point, but I still don't want them to.
What the?
The camera auto
Yeah.
zooms in
Yeah.
and
Like the
focuses.
dick looks a little like out of focus, kind of shrunk behind. It's just those balls.
Yeah, it's gonna be really artistic, obviously, but I don't think I could get out of bed for less than 15. So that's bad.
That's fair.
It's
I'm
pretty
poor,
tough.
so I would probably take.
15 I feel is like a decent number. Like,
Oh yeah.
It
I feel
does
like
feel
somebody
good.
could actually pay me right now 15. They say do it.
What's your round now? Just kidding. Sorry,
Drop
Phil.
just pants.
Phil.
Yeah, I don't. It's tough, man. Part of me would do it for as little as 5, but some of me also wants to hold out for like 15. Because my thought process is,
$1 million.
No, I'm hearing 5 right now.
Yeah,
you
I'm-
would do it for 5. Lowest number.
I
You're
think it
a cheap
depends a lot.
whore.
Well, like yeah, but like I assume this is on my personal account. And if
Yes.
I'm showing my dick on my personal account, it's probably an advertisement for my real account where my dick's out all the time.
Here, hold on. Tell me. I'll say, to make this easier, you can, before you post a picture, you can immediately block your family members. So you don't need to show your family.
$5,000.
But now all of
But that
your,
adds
but now,
to it.
but no. Well, not now. I'm changing. So now it's all your friends. All your friends know you. You don't. Your parents don't need to see
I don't
that.
have any
$5,000.
friends.
$5,000. then.
$5,000.
Yeah.
All right. So we got
Family,
5,
was, family
15,
was
10,
keeping me
a
from the
million.
10 or the 15.
All right, because that's
No
just
family? Anybody can see my dick, man?
that's fair. I would love. Hold on.
Yeah, hold on.
What's your Venmo?
I'm expensive poor. Thank you very much.
No one's ever gonna pay you $1 million to do that.
Hey,
It's just
you never
unreasonable.
know.
It is
You
unreasonable.
never know.
I might get $5,000.
You might like 5
If I
grand.
go to Vegas and just
You
walk
may-
around like this,
Maybe.
I might
Tom-
get
Tom-
$5,000.
Phil, you
Yeah.
give me a few more drinks later tonight. I might give you
There we
$5,000.
go. Boom.
Sorry, Tom, but if you shoot lower, he might.
You get better chances.
But
of
nobody
getting paid.
has $1 million.
No one
here.
has $1 million, and they're not gonna. Why would someone with $1 million want to see your penis?
If you said
hard
$100,
or flaccid,
if
Hey.
you said $100, he might get drunk enough where he's like,
I will give you $100 right now to do it. I'm not even drunk. I just think that's hilarious. That's well worth $100.
And then guess who has $100 fucking dollars? Tom.
And now everyone sees your dick, but like it doesn't matter.
Because you have $100.
That's
Nothing
fair.
matters when you have $100.
Yeah. David's thinking about it very heavily.
He's like, oh, $100, I need it.
He's
He's like, I need this money.
Do it now.
I do. No, I don't.
You kind of do.
No, I have some saved up money. All right.
What's the next thing? What are we talking about
We're
next?
doing some would you rather's. Unless you guys have some events you want to talk about. We talked about Bella Thorne last week.
We did.
I recently emailed them and asked for a refund.
As you should. Good job.
But they don't do refunds. I couldn't find a single link saying that people were getting refunds. I know I've heard it. I know we talked about it, but there was nothing on Google saying that. So I emailed them and I said, like, I did a ticket, like a customer ticket.
Yeah.
And I was like, good evening, sir or madam.
To whom it may
To
concern.
To whom it may
To
concern.
whomever it may
Yeah,
concern.
to whomever.
Bella Thorne has
Whomever.
committed fraud.
I
By,
tried to see some
by-
titties, but I didn't.
The fraudulence of her actions reflect the company as a
reflect
whole.
upon you
Yeah.
in fold.
I don't even want to be a member of OnlyFans anymore.
Lying ass horse.
I was promised titties and I have yet to receive some.
What's...
And but yeah, so I said like, hey, listen, you know, everybody else is making a big stick about it because it's now cool. She promised boobies. We did not get boobies.
All we wanted were boobies, Bella. All we wanted were boobies.
Fucking
We
Bella.
basically have seen your tits already. Why can't you just show them to us?
And I think everybody says it's pretty sus that OnlyFans doesn't allow refunds. That's sus, if you ask me.
Big sus. I agree.
Like for any like most companies are pretty like they're pretty stringent on refunds. Like okay, buy the game, you have like 24 hours.
Yeah,
whatever.
I've never had an issue really.
They're like
most companies are pretty
they're
good
like,
about
it.
oh no, try it. I don't give a fuck
I
if
dare
you're
you.
satisfied. I don't give a fuck if they lied to you and if it's just pictures of their dog. I don't give a shit. So I'm
Buyer
like,
beware.
listen.
Yeah, you were supposed to be a fan. You
I'm
clearly
going-
weren't a fan.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
we
should've
are.
known that.
Hey, we are fans. That's why we're not on OnlyFans.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just said like, hey, refund me or I'm going my credit card company.
Dude, it's like OnlyFans. You're gonna lose so much business. I'm just gonna go to Pornhub.
Apparently they
Yeah,
already
right.
are. Apparently like people
As
like
they
dozens,
should.
like, not dozens. A lot of people.
Dozens.
There's dozens.
Dozens.
A lot of people have like lost Bella money because they refunded themselves to their cards.
Yeah.
Good.
So she's like broke now. or
Fuck
something?
that bitch.
Yeah, dude.
Doubt it.
All right. Well, I mean, I guess we could.
She'll get a porn deal.
We could do some more would you
Yeah, here.
rathers.
How would you guys? How much money would it take for you guys to cut off all of your toes? Knowing now, the toes really help you balance.
Yeah.
You can still walk, but it's not going to be great walking. You can't
Yeah.
run anymore.
Flip flops, bro.
You can't run anymore.
Those aren't
like-
flip flops. Those are
Sandals.
Sandals, bro. I
That's
mean,
good.
Sandals.
Oh my
Those are
God.
some
Good.
sexy sandals right there.
good. Those are some. I couldn't beat Phil in a race if he was wearing those.
What if he didn't have any toes?
You definitely beat me.
What if he was sponsored by Honey?
And
What is honey?
bees.
It's just a
Bees.
food,
Bees.
honey?
No, Honey. You've never heard of Honey?
No.
Like the thing bees vomit.
No, like the.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
No,
That's
you
all
go
I
on
know.
the
It's a
internet.
company
Honey is a website that
Does
you
it give you honey?
you literally just give them your Gmail or whatever. Like you make an account for free, and then like on any website where there's like some kind of checkout, they scan the internet for codes and coupons for you and save you money. It's really great.
Never heard of it.
Oh shit, that's
all.
dope.
You guys
You know
have
what's even
not heard
cooler?
of Honey?
No, we've
Bees.
not heard of honey.
Bees.
They vomit honey for free, and you could sell that shit.
This podcast is brought to you by wasps.
And
The
bees.
worst cousins of bees.
Ooh,
True,
They're
big
pretty
facts.
bad.
They're the only ones left. Save
We,
the bees.
we
Yeah,
actually-
say the bees.
Earlier this summer, we actually had a huge wasp hive outside of our front door, and
Black wasps.
it was
Like, dangerous.
huge. It was like this fucking big, and I personally said, get a fucking exterminator, guys. Why are we dealing with this? It's impeding our lives. They're just trying to sting us. This sucks. And my dad and my brother were both like, no, don't worry.
Whoa!
We got this.
We'll
Don't
smoke 'em
even.
out.
I begged my mother for weeks, Mom, please call an exterminator, because my dad's been like dealing with work and a lot of personal family stuff. So we were
He's been
just
busy.
like, Dad, we didn't even want to talk to him about it. Mom, please, please call an exterminator.
But they
She
wouldn't do it.
refused.
Yeah.
So then I got a bunch of like those cans at Home Depot to kill them.
WD-40.
No, they actually have,
Just light it on fire.
No, they wasp killer, and they shoot for like 20 feet. They're crazy. Buy them for fun. I don't care. So I sprayed the thing overnight when they tell you to, and I guess I missed or something. You got to get inside the hole. Apparently,
You sprayed more than just overnight. We did twice. There was one time we were going to get food, and I'm in the car, and he's like, "I'll be right back." I see him go to the garage, get something. He runs home. He runs to the front of the house, and the door's open. I'm in my brand new car, and he just comes sprinting over, dives in the car, shuts the door, and he's like, "Go, the wasp!" And I'm like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "I sprayed it. It's 12 a.m. or 12 p.m. Like, what the fuck?"
Hold on. What happened was my mom. The timeline is, Mom, for like a week. Mom, please call an exterminator. Who cares how much it is? Right. They're all over the place. They're big, fucking wasps, and they're black. So I don't know if they're extra dangerous. Like, we've never seen these ones before.
Whoa.
That's not a black...
Whoa.
Cancel him.
Cancel.
That's fucked up. That's not a black person thing. I've never seen
Cancel. Yeah, you're right. At least you admitted it was fucked up.
No, it's fucked up. You guys are assuming. I just don't know if black wasps are more dangerous or not.
Hey,
he said it again.
Hey, that's what the Twitter mob does.
Doubling down.
Hey, you gotta appease the woke mob.
I'm cutting all this out. You
have to apologize 500,000 times.
Guys, I got this.
I control that.
Hold on. You can't censor me.
Poor wasps are just as smart as white wasps.
I agree.
Anyway, so the timeline was, I begged my mom.
A little Joe Biden quote.
Yeah,
Good old creepy Joe.
So I asked my mom, please just call an exterminator because we didn't want to get involved. We've never done this before. We've never had that big of it was a huge basketball size. She wouldn't do it, so I went on my own dime, got a bunch of those things, sprayed the entire outside. I guess
they didn't like it.
The outside doesn't matter apparently because I did it overnight. You gotta get inside the hole that they go through to get inside. And I did that overnight while they were asleep, and then I checked the next morning. They were still fucking alive. So what I realized the next couple days were they were building nests inside our garage, 2 nests inside our garage.
Oh,
they were expanding
very quickly.
Oh shit!
So it went from the bush outside our house to inside our garage because we keep the garage open all the time. Please rob us. And so I was kind of sick of it. So when we were going to get Chipotle, I quickly sprayed the ones.
Chipotle sponsor us.
I quickly sprayed the ones in the garage because I was like, "Fuck this! They're almost getting inside the house at this point." And then I ran in the car. And then me and my dad covertly were crawling through the grass at night, and then we had a fucking light, a flashlight, and I could see the opening. I'm like, "Dad, I see the opening."
Put it in there.
It shoots 20 feet, dude, into the hole of the nest. The next day, dead.
Nice.
We cut that shit. Me and my dad cut that shit open, and it was disgusting. The larvae were still moving. The larvae were still all the wasps were dead, but the larvae were still moving.
Trying to genocide, but you just didn't.
Dude, I told my dad, I said we gotta get rid of this immediately because what if those larvae come out and now not only are they still alive, but they might be immune, and now they might have a mental disorder where they're super angry.
They have a feud with us now.
Yeah. we definitely
they're gonna call up the homies from the west side and they're gonna come pop your ass.
Don't joke about that. We saw another black wasp in our backyard. So
yeah, that's true.
Another hide.
So I think they know.
Yeah. They're waiting. They're a little drive-by by the wasps. Just.
What were we talking about this when I started talking about?
I said, would you
honey.
guys?
Yeah,
no. Stop talking about honey. They don't sponsor us. Would you guys? How much money would it take for you guys to cut off all your toes?
Oh, yeah,
you can't just pick one toe. All your toes. It's going to severely immobilize you.
Like $2 million.
$2 million.
Yeah, it's severely impacting my life.
Well, you can still walk.
Not really.
Severely impacting.
Yes,
my
you
life.
can. You can still walk.
Yeah, but you're gonna look you're gonna look
you
dumb as shit
you
walking.
Can't really
You
run.
lose balance.
You lose. Okay. Wow, balance.
I'm out of work. I probably lost my job now because I'm out of work.
Yeah, same.
No, you could still walk. You could still stand.
I just lost all my toes, and I'm going to work the next day.
Yeah,
the next day.
Happen.
You take off for surgery,
and then I lost my job.
Your job would fire you if you had a surgery.
No, but I'd be depressed, and then I'd be like, I need a couple weeks, and be like, yeah, you fucking idiot.
Okay, well, you wouldn't be that depressed because you have $2 million.
All right.
That was your price, right?
I guess, right.
So you wouldn't be that depressed.
I'd be a little upset still.
Well, why would you be upset? Because
it's a nice small rancher
I miss
house.
my toes.
Well, if you're that upset,
I miss my toes.
Honestly, how much do you guys think prosthetic toes are? Do they make prosthetic toes?
They probably do.
I know they make prosthetic fingers. If you change this to like a hand, then I'm all for it. Can you change it to a hand
No.
for me? Oh,
If wow,
No.
special
Dude, I would
privilege. Wow,
never.
fuck
I would
you.
never cut off
Special
my
needs.
fingers.
Fuck you and your
I
privilege.
need my fingers. I type all day. Like, what if like
Yeah, this like
nope.
cuts type
All
down.
you need
half.
is a prosthetic.
you could get prosthetic toes probably easier.
I feel like no.
They're smaller,
I've seen
right?
prosthetic
Does that
hands.
help?
I don't
see
know.
prosthetic hands and arms all over. I've never seen prosthetic feet or toes.
I see a whole leg.
You use your toes
Yeah,
way
but they don't have
less.
toes. They
You
don't
use your
have
toes
toes,
way
right?
less than
You
you use
see,
your fingers.
I mean, you
Yeah.
see feet, but you
Look,
don't see
all
like
I need is
toes.
my left hand. I'll get
Right.
rid of my right hand.
You left.
And he's a righty. So you know why he needs his left hand.
He's a jerker.
Oh yeah,
Lefty jerker.
hell yeah. Nothing wrong with that.
So did we branch this topic
sure.
on last week's podcast where it was? Stop me if you cut off your hand and you get a hand transplant.
Oh my god.
Oh, we were talking about this in
We
the
did
chat.
talk
We
Hold
about
on,
didn't.
hold on.
Oh, in the
If
chat.
you
that
if
was
you
it.
guys cut off your hand and you get a hand transplant and you beat off with that transplant, is that gay?
No.
Considering it's not a girl's hand, it's a
It's
guy's
your
hand.
hand.
But
Depends on if
it
it makes
was.
you come.
Hold on, time out. It was not your hand.
Resilient.
It
I'm
was-
not hard at all.
It
I'm
was-
not coming to this.
It was not your hand. You did not live with that
It's
hand.
now your hand now.
That hand has jerked off other dicks.
Probably at least one.
At least one.
At least one. So,
Maybe it's a gay man's. And
honestly,
he's
at
jerked off
worst, I
multiple.
mean, at worst, it's probably a hand job. At worst, so,
Wait,
So
probably
you
yes.
think it's gay?
Is your dick
I
gay?
would say yes, it's gay.
Is your dick gay for being jerked off and coming
No,
to
well,
another hand?
You're-
Dicks aren't gay. You're gay.
Yeah, it just means you're
Nope.
gay. Your dick can't
Nope.
be gay.
My dick
Nope.
loves guys.
I
but
deny.
I
Nope.
love women.
That's such a dumb question. It's your hand now.
But
No,
it was
here's a-
not always your hand. That hand
Doesn't
has
matter,
Like
but
that
it
hand,
used to.
David. That hand
Makes
could
you
have
think,
traveled the
though.
world. That hand
No,
could have
it
traveled the
doesn't.
world.
It really could
Like
have. Yeah.
you don't know what that hand's
That
story
hand
is.
might have
I
AIDS.
wash my hands. Wash my
Oh,
hands. Who
I would hope
cares?
it wouldn't. I
I
hope
hope
the
it wouldn't
doctors
either.
wouldn't have chosen you an AIDS hand because now you
Here's
have
an
AIDS.
hand.
Because that would kind of
Yeah.
fuck you over. If they
We
did.
only had one hand left for the transplant, and it was an AIDS hand.
AIDS hand. Is
No,
no,
but
the
here-
hand of a monkey.
So now, if it's a monkey's
imagine?
hand, is that now
Yeah.
bestiality as
Oh,
well?
absolutely, that's bestiality.
It's- okay,
without
so-
a doubt.
So if it's definitely bestiality, then it's definitely gay if you jack off with another guy's
I
hand.
agree. No, I agree with you.
By
No,
the logic,
So wait here.
it checks out.
Right?
Can I?
Animals have sex. Like every what was this? We saw this on a podcast once. Like 90. Like every fucking animal has gay and straight sex. Like there was a scientist on a podcast. I forget what, where they were talking about how like if we've observed them having set like men and female, men, female, female
Partners.
have sex.
Yeah.
Because they're just like they're kind of like dumb animals. Like they're just
I
fucking.
was like, I see a hole, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And then like they aren't even in the hole and they still
Yeah.
get excited.
Hey, I respect the lifestyle. Hey, let them do it.
It's really
Let them
interesting.
do
I
whoever
gotta
they
take
want.
a piss. Oh Jesus, that hurt.
All right. So wait, here's an
No,
interesting.
we should wait till Matt gets
All
out.
right.
Keep talking.
Do you guys think
Let's talk about Matt.
animals come prematurely as well?
I think they're so like the thing about
Honestly, I think
Coming.
it depends on the animal. To be
Think
honest.
about this-
Like I'm strong.
think about this, guys. Humans are the only ones that try not to come because it's like we get
guess so.
pleasure from it, and we
What
have
about
this
dolphins?
radical. Well, everybody gets pleasure from it, but we have this radical idea of like giving pleasure. You know,
Oh yeah.
every other animal is like a dog is just like I'm just gonna like mount this other dog and come inside them, and then I'll have kids, and then I did my
I think that other
biological.
dog's like, yeah, I want that. Cum.
I don't know.
Give me your puppies.
I don't know if they enjoy it.
Yeah, woo.
I really don't know. But what
I
I
really don't know.
what I do know is that other animals aren't sitting around thinking, "Oh, I can't come
Yeah,
because
don't bust. Don't
they're gonna
bust.
think I'm a fucking fool if I don't
bust.
like. They're gonna think I'm a fucking schmuck if I come this early."
Yeah, that is weird. I don't know why we think that's a bad thing to
What?
come early.
Well,
Coming early like is a bad thing.
how
overall.
early? Like, are we talking? Are we talking 10 seconds? Or are we talking a minute?
I'm not putting time on it.
I agree with Tom. Coming early shouldn't be a bad thing. It should be for a woman.
Rewarded.
it should
Exactly.
be- they should feel honored. They should be
Exactly,
like,
yes.
Wow, I got
Pretty.
this bomb ass puss, and I made this guy come in 30 seconds. I bet your ex didn't do that,
Some girls do think that way.
right?
I hope to meet a woman who thinks like that.
It should be a very proud moment for you as a woman.
Oh, absolutely. I
And
agree.
it should. I mean, listen, like, come on, I'm a fucking 2-pump chump over here, man. Like, fuck.
There was a
Like, I guess I'm just banging some bomb puss.
Probably.
Dumping.
I was hooking up with a girl for a while when I was at university, and I hadn't like had sex in a long time before like we met, and then we finally like had sex and stuff, and it was like super fast.
Dude,
Like,
I
and
get,
she didn't really mind
Hello.
because like we did other stuff, but it's also like she kind of found it flattering, and then we like kind of stopped seeing each other after a while. Right? She had a boyfriend, and then rekindled that relationship. And I had been practicing with other people.
Good job,
You know what I
David.
mean?
Nice.
Like I'd
Practicing.
Congrats on the sex.
been, well,
Yeah, congrats on the sex.
like you know what I mean by practice. Like I'd been continuing
Yeah.
and working towards not being a 1-pump chump.
Right.
And then she was actually upset. Because she assumed that it would be like fast. So
Same
so
thing
she
again.
thought she was like,
She's like, I got an appointment to go to.
no.
I have something to do.
Yeah.
Hurry up and come.
Yeah.
No, she
I
actually
was
was-
supposed to be at my gynecologist.
No, she was actually like, she stopped and she was like, hey, is everything okay? And I wasn't like going soft inside or anything. I was just like, still going. And I'm like, yeah, what's up?
Nailing
She's
her.
like, you haven't come yet.
Like last time it was a little.
You normally come by now. And I was like, I did this for you.
Hey, why are you
I've
so
been
mad?
fucking these girls for you.
What's the deal? No. That's really.
So, the moral of the story is sometimes they don't want you to be.
It doesn't matter as long as you're not just gonna be in there. You're not. It's not like you're killing Bin Laden. You're not just getting in there, getting back on
Yes,
the chopper,
I am.
getting out. You got to stay there. You got to finesse the woman a little bit. You got to give her a little. You
Yeah,
can't
write
just
your name on the
if
walls.
you know
Do your
exactly
thing,
if you
yeah.
know you're gonna be done 30 seconds. You can't just do that. Then you're a dick.
Yeah,
know?
you're kind of a douchebag.
Yeah,
to do
you
that.
gotta give a little back.
I get it.
All right, so back to
Give a little, get a little.
so. You know how you asked your question about if you replace your hand and is it gay if,
Yes.
if another hand jerks you off?
So
even
we
though
have
on your
3
own?
yeses and 1 no.
I don't remember that.
I guess.
So here's a quite different scenario, similar but different. So say you're doing your own thing and an accident, something happens to you, a terrible accident, acid falls on your dick and your dick fucking melts,
Okay.
and you have to replace your dick. Like the doctors offer you surgery, say, hey, we can replace your dick. It can be any dick of your
Better,
choosing.
stronger.
We have the
faster.
science.
We have the size. We
We
have
have
the
the
power.
technology.
We have this other guy who his entire body but his dick were hit by acid.
Yeah. We literally just have a dick right now. Like we don't know
Just
what to do. It's
a
on
dick.
ice.
We don't know how it.
We've been saving it for just this moment.
So lucky.
This precise moment
Same
right here.
weekend.
All right.
So anyway, so is it gay if you got
Jerk off that dude's dick,
but if it's on your own body?
Let me
you get you get
please.
I
you
think I should start.
volunteer. You have to get the surgery on your dick. You get a whole new dick. Is it gay for you
Just
to
for
beat off that dick?
funsies.
Whoa.
Just for
I
funsies,
call shot.
is there a visual border between my new dick?
Like,
and my...
am I getting
Well,
a
your new
black
dick's
dick?
black. Yeah.
No,
It can
no,
be what
fair.
it can be
it could be a
whatever dick you
slightly
want.
different tint.
Like if you wanted, if you want,
Is it racist to say that I wouldn't want a black dick? Is that racist?
a little.
Check the privilege.
borderline,
What?
borderline probably.
What are you gonna cancel me?
I can't have a
You
black
meet a girl at the
dick.
bar.
No, I
and
said I
what?
want a black dick.
Oh.
No, I said
Oh,
I
no,
want
oh,
a black dick.
No, it's not racist if you want.
Right, I
thought
said,
you
is
didn't
it?
want
I
one.
said,
Never
is it
mind.
racist if I want?
take
I
a
it
think
black
he
dick?
said he didn't want one, and we
No,
were
I-
on the
I
same
thought
page.
we heard.
No,
did it.
maybe I was mumbling. I'm sorry.
You probably
Is it
did.
racist that I want a black dick?
No,
No.
Is that racist?
I don't
How's
because
that
it's a
racist?
positive thing.
Well, because now it's like I don't want
It's racist to
It's
white
ra-
people.
It's racist
and,
if you
and Asians
Matt,
and Native Americans.
It's
and-
racist if you get one and you're
Native
mad.
American dicks are probably the racist.
Matt, it's racist if you get one and it's smaller than you expected and you're mad about it.
I'm so disappointed.
No, take it back.
Porn lied to me.
Exactly.
Like, this is
blacked out
regular.
cars.
Hold
so
on,
often.
hold on. So let me start with this. I'm gonna say one, it's gay to get the procedure because listen, if the
You
doctor
got acid
says
on your dick.
if a doctor
That's
says
what God wanted.
if a doctor says, hey, we have another human dick we can put on you. It's not yours, but the medical science is here. We can
We
do
have
this.
the technology.
I would say, please, oh God, can you give me some sort of mechanical prosthetic. I don't want another dude's dick.
That'd be pretty
Because
cool.
that is so
robot.
good. Because every time you jack that dick off, you're not jacking your dick off.
You're not thinking about your dick anymore.
You're
It's
jacking
yours
off that
now.
dick. But it doesn't matter how many times has another guy's hand touched that dick.
Who cares?
So what you're saying
I
is
can't.
you would
You don't
rather
know.
have a dildo on you.
A mechanic, like the episode of Rick and Morty where
don't have that.
Jerry can be
This
like,
is science fiction you're talking about.
okay, well these are all made up scenarios.
No, you actually can get reconstructive dicks like from
With
other,
somebody else's penis.
Reconstructive.
I don't know. Reconstructive.
That means like
whatever,
rebuilding
whatever.
what you have.
You can get a not a prosthetic. You can get a what's the
I'm
Enlargement?
sure there are penis prosthetics that aren't human.
Well, I think they
yeah,
do that
you
for
can get
women.
enlargements.
Donkey dicks.
I think they do that for women that want to
Which
become
animal
men.
would you
No,
put on your dick?
I would say give me that. I genuinely don't think I would rather, even if like they said, don't worry, it's going to be just like normal. There's no scar. It's now just you got another man's dick.
This family comes to this black family comes
Oh,
to you
okay. Let me hear the scenario.
holding their whatever
Their
this
dead
is-
son's cock.
This is so
Like,
sad.
It's a
When they
fucking
said-
foot-long cock.
Sean, no, come on.
They said
Yeah, no, come on.
We got one at a time.
this is all that's left of him after his horrible accident, and you after your horrible accident, it's like a gift from God. You deserve this. He would love for you to continue on his memory with his dick.
All right.
You're a piece of shit if you say no.
Yeah, you can't say no to that.
God,
like,
so fucking-
dude, the only
Very
way
unique
Hey,
situation.
good job, David.
the only way you could have made that better was it's like
didn't wanna go too far.
a family comes in and they're like. Like they're holding like a triangle flag, and they're
Oh my
like, "He's a
God.
fallen soldier, and all that remains is his dick." And
They
it
shot
would
everything but his
And
dick.
they're like, he never even got to use it.
it would
No,
it would mean
No,
the
he was
world to,
tortured, but somehow they didn't burn his cock
and it would
out.
mean the world to your country if you could take this hero's penis. Yeah. Aye,
you.
Captain.
Thank you for
Hey,
your
you know what?
service.
Hey, you know
give
what?
you a
We're
Purple Heart?
copywriting this story. Don't you fucking steal it, Hollywood.
Oh shit! This is totally gonna be how, or at least Pornhub.
Oh,
no,
totally.
You too, Pornhub. No more.
No. We're
Pornhub's
making
got-
this a fucking comedy, dude.
This
This is
podcast is
comedy
brought to you by
gold.
Pornhub.
Pornhub.com.
Dude, if Pornhub sponsored me,
And
that's I love Pornhub.
Same. Hey,
We love Pornhub.
we love Pornhub here.
That's
Hey,
X videos.
You just fucked. Why does everyone want to ruin everything? I just want one sponsorship.
I know. Toyota. That's all we need.
Ugh.
Thanks.
Damn it.
if we're gonna go cars, why not make it luxury? Hey, Lamborghini, sponsor us.
Toyota.
Because Lamborghini's never gonna sponsor.
They
us.
don't sponsor anyone.
Toyota
Just like
sponsors
no one's gonna give you $1 million to fucking cut off your toes, Tom. No one's gonna. The Lamborghini's never gonna sponsor it.
They don't have
Hey.
to sponsor anybody. They get
Exactly.
schmucks paying millions of dollars for a car that lasts 10 years.
Honda realistically might do it, or Pontiac. I love Pontiacs. What are they doing now?
They're
They don't have
they're
anything.
dead. Or wait, is that Saturn? I think they're both gone.
They're both done.
Hey, listen. What else are they doing?
Mitsubishi is on the fucking curb or on the edge.
It really
Mitsubishi
is.
sponsor us.
We should do some like research and just look up which car companies are in need, and we should hit them with some targeted ads. Like
We
we
should just
be
do the
like,
podcast in your car next time.
oh my god!
Holy
Honda,
shit.
Look
Honda-
at how fast this Honda Sport 2020 goes. Yeah, it's got a 4-cylinder turbocharged.
bring the car
Hit
into
the
the
turbo.
fucking basement.
Just
Pop
have
up
the car
balloons
in the basement.
Mitsubishi, as you can see from our last 3 podcasts, we have been pretending like you've been sponsoring us. And look at the ad revenue.
Oh my god. Look at all this money. As I pretend to make it rain.
Listen.
You could be getting in on this amazing deal.
This is actually a great.
Sponsor
This is
us.
actually a great conversation because.
Is it? I feel like
Hold
it's
on,
bad.
no. I
This is not.
to branch. All I could ever ask of this podcast is to one day maybe buy me a case of beer.
That'd be
You know,
great.
right? Just
That
say,
would be dope.
listen, tonight you're getting drunk off your work. The fruits of your labor are gonna get you drunk.
I've thought about
That'd be
that.
awesome.
I've thought about that with streaming games. I don't ever have to make money, but if some like schmuck that like likes
Give you
what I do,
$50.
if he was like, "Yo, bro, do
Yeah.
you own this game? I'd love to watch you play it." I'm like, "Nah, man, I'm on kind of like
"Here you go."
a strict thing," and he's like, "Gifted." I'd be like, "That'd be the coolest fucking."
That's
thing ever.
all. I don't
Same.
want
I
the
would love
world.
to get the streaming
I would
game.
play.
The
I would
Twitch
like
game. I just
find
need a,
their address,
I just need a big PC.
and I would
though.
send them like
I would stalk
card.
the fuck out of them.
No, but it'd be like the nicest.
Date
I'd-
them.
I jack off in their driveway.
I-
What?
Like, come on their lawn.
Hell yeah.
Hold on, real quick. Would you guys?
Gone off topic.
We're all heterosexual men, correct? Like
Yes.
we all like women.
Yes.
Hold on. If I told you, if let's say the president came in and said, the fate of Russia's about to start nuclear holocaust, and it's gonna kill everybody in the country, but you have to date another dude. You're gonna date another dude, and like you have to seriously date this dude.
How
Oh,
long?
so how do define?
A serious relationship, maybe 3 years, 4 years.
Oh God.
I've never been serious about anything.
Dude,
I've never been. I love.
I'm gonna
that.
start off and say yes. Like I'll date the guy. I'm not gonna let millions of people die because I said I'm not gonna date some guy.
I will date the man in a polygamous relationship.
Am I allowed to like?
He's not into that, and you
Too
can't
bad.
be either.
Too bad.
There has to be a happy relationship.
Am I
We're
allowed to
happy.
fuck-
Otherwise, Russia's like, oh, we got the clicker. I can't do a Russian accent.
What's up with like Putin and his
The
like,
clicker we got.
Putin's like trying to get his gay younger brother some like tail. Like, what's the deal here? Why does Putin care?
I love that. Yeah, Putin's trying to get his gay younger brother some tail.
Like,
Good for him. Hey, what a
So
great.
he knows.
like-
He knows if he's unhappy.
What a
So
great older
He's like,
brother.
I'm going to
Yeah.
attack gay society in Russia, but I need to find...
Yeah, he does not like gay people.
He does
he's
not.
not.
So he doesn't want any Russians
But
to
it
be
hits
gay.
home, so he
Yeah.
feels
Yeah.
differently about
But
it.
my brother.
But my
My brother.
My
brother.
brother.
Wait, everybody shut up. Let Matt.
I'm not doing it.
Matt
I
does,
can't.
Matt's got the worst Russian accent. It's so funny. Just try once.
Hey, comrade, you got a problem?
Dude, that's fucking Jamaican, if anything.
Ridiculous.
That's
Feel like an
Jamaican,
additional-
not
Like, he
Russian.
added peas to everything or something. It was insane.
You're speaking to Jamaican, man.
Yeah, comrade, man. How about this, yeah? It's gonna be Irish, comrade. Like, what?
Most of the time, it's just him doing a lower voice, like, "Hello, comrade."
Hey, fuck you guys! I've never met a
No,
Russian.
I would pay lots of
Loved it.
money to have Matt go to a coach. Like they have accent coaches.
Then pay it that money. I'll go. Pay that money.
I don't know
I'm
how
calling
much
you
it
out.
costs. I don't know how much it costs.
Probably $100.
Hey, say that money.
Oh, I thought you were one of those decisions.
No. Just
So
say
would
that
you guys date Russian's younger brother? For like, and he has to be happy, and you can't stop dating him until his Russian brother
we're saying-
breaks up with you.
We're saying Russian younger brother?
Yes.
No, fuck it. I don't give a shit.
Oh, because he's Russian?
Yeah, because he's...
Yeah, fucking.
Nationist?
I don't trust Putin to try to be getting at state secrets through his gay younger brother. So America,
What do
you're
you
welcome.
know?
You're welcome,
What do you know?
Tom. No, but for real,
So
though,
you're
like,
gonna kill millions of people.
I don't think I personally like would call bullshit on this whole scenario.
That's
Seems
true. That's true. If they wanted to nuke us, they had all of the Cold War. You're right. That's actually a good point.
Yeah.
Putin, I'm gonna call bullshit.
Why do they want me to like? It seems
Hey,
like a
Russia.
Punk.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
It seems like an
Yeah,
Ashton
fuck
kind
you,
of
Ashton.
situation from Punked. Like, am I being punked here, Ashton? Am I?
Oh, that'd be so funny.
Oh my
So
lord.
that's all I'm saying. And honestly, the fact for real though, it would have to be a kind of a polygamous thing for it to like. I'd have to be getting some.
No, he.
Side stuff.
Putin's younger brother Lupin actually has to be happy.
Lupin Putin?
Lupin the Third,
Lupin bin Putin?
and their other younger brother Poopin.
Lupin Putin?
Pooping.
Lupin Putin?
No, but he has to be happy. So if you can't make him
You know what?
happy,
I'll
What
do
if
it.
What if I bring like other
I'm
gay
gonna
dudes into
poison
the
him.
room?
you can't kill him.
Wait, I did
You
it.
just
I
did.
just
Well,
just did it.
said
He just did it.
I did.
So now you're gonna.
And he did it
But,
for America.
but by poisoning him, now you're gonna cause nuclear holocaust.
No,
Putin's
because
brother's
the-
dead.
he
He's
poisoned him and then
shattered.
got
No,
to
no, no.
Putin.
The
Before
the only way you
We
can-
would dominate Russia in a nuclear war.
of course, but that's not the point because
Everybody would die.
we'll still lose millions of people. Tom, it's not about who wins.
It's all about the
It's
who
not
wins.
about the
billions.
100,000 people that survive.
It's all about the
is
end
like,
game.
Tom was like, I'm the last one alive. We won.
We won, exactly.
It doesn't-
America!
It doesn't matter that millions and millions of people died. You know?
Nah.
No,
We'll repopulate.
The only way to get out is to make Putin's
And besides, it'll be like Fallout.
break up with you.
Tom's like,
It
it'll
could be
like
a whole Fallout situation.
be like
That's not fun, Tom.
It'll be like the
it's a video game.
the video game Fallout. Sponsor us.
hey, Bethesda, sponsor us.
Tom, have you ever played that game on hardcore mode where you have to drink and eat food?
No, I've not.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, so you seriously? Oh, I wish everything was like Fallout.
In like a video game, I get to
Yeah.
shoot guys.
That's
I get to
awesome.
shoot I can just do people and wild ass things.
So
what else are we talking about?
time's
tonight?
actually probably time is probably actually about to run out.
We are at 1:06.
I'm looking at the
There's a
clock.
timer?
Yeah, because it
have a
only goes
timer?
an hour 10.
Oh, the can?
That's actually kind of wild.
Yeah, so
Good timing then. All right.
yeah, we should actually sign off now. So
So this is brought to you by the COVID podcast.
hey, and let us know: would you bang Putin's younger brother to save America?
Yeah, put that in the comments below.
Yeah.
What would his name be?
We love you. Peace out.